monster, otherwise known as something else over on YouTube, which is where this video is going to go if it goes the way I want it to. Just taking a look at my cat right quick. I gotta export a video.
Sports. It's in the game.
I gotta export a couple of videos actually tonight. When I finish this off, I gotta figure out what time. I gotta figure out what time the Red Sox are playing. Alexa, what time are the Red Sox playing tonight?
Today, the Boston Red Sox play an undetermined opponent at Estadio de Baseball Monterrey. First pitch is at 7:10 p.m.
All right. Fucking bad enough that I'm done with this.
All right, let's go around the horn and see what happened elsewhere around the NHL tonight.
The
Ducks were in tough with the Rangers. Anaheim played one of their strongest defensive games of the year, and they get the win.
52. No.
All right, let's take a look at some of the final scores in the league tonight. The Islanders were hoping to come up with 2 points on the road against the Flyers. The New York Islanders tightened it up in the victory en route to a shutout. The Predators were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Red Wings. Nashville pulls one out in a tightly contested affair. The Caps were on the road to take on the Blue Jackets. Columbus turned... A road trip that has already got 2 thumbs up. Can they close it out tonight with another W? Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. The Bruins take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Saucers it tape to tape. And that's deflected off someone in front. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Moves it to Lindholm. And he slides it quickly to Reinhart. The Ducks have it now. Moves it around along the half wall. The Ducks have the puck in the corner. And he takes a shot. Tremendous play for the team as he blocks it. Now he takes it over the line. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. Carries the puck up through center. The Ducks looking against the half wall. Blocker saved by Omar.
I actually don't even think he saw the shot, James, but it's knowing where the puck, the relative area that it is in, and then playing the shot, playing the angles, playing the averages.
That was an in shot.
Sliver of it and
that was an in shot.
Tremendous pressure here in the offensive end. They're coming in waves. And they'll skate it out of the zone.
Oh, I hit him from behind.
Hard hit frees up the puck. Anaheim's got it in the offensive zone. And that's off a stick. Quick pass across to Saka. Moves the puck into the D zone. Moves it over to Duclair. Works it across to Thornton. Handles the puck. Nice zone entry from the right side. Here's a shot. Blocked in traffic. Coughs it up on the play. The Ducks take it along the wing. Sends the pass in front. Can't connect the play. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Suter's got it across the line. And that's broken up. Anaheim's looking to break out of their own end.
No! Get off me!
Boston's gained possession along the boards.
Fuck you.
Puck grabbed by Carlo. The Bruins will
No way you could have passed that puck. None whatsoever.
Dumps it into the
He
ozone.
fucking drilled you into the fucking wall. There's no fucking way in hell you could have passed
Through center
that
along the
puck.
wing.
No way.
Here's a short pass to Terry. Quick feed down low.
Fucking stop fucking hitting me.
Stop
hitting me.
There's another consecutive save.
Whoa, give me a fucking shot on net, you bitch.
Boston's across the blue line.
No reason at all for that.
Winding down the final minute of this opening frame.
That's absolutely asinine. That's per usual.
There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup.
Absolutely.
You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Still looking for the game's first goal.
No! There was nobody in fucking front of me. How the fuck did you top with the puck?
Belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Ducks had the majority of play in that opening frame.
Oh my
James,
God, would you stop fucking hitting me?
Game. The coach will be telling them to continue to do the same things except to drive the middle of the ice. You got to get to those hard scoring areas. You got to play dirty. You want to put
Fuck
it in
you, get in the fucking net, you piece of shit, bitch! That
you
was it!
He always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the
Get out of here!
And this time he gets in front
You
of the
suck
puck.
as a goalie, get the fuck out of here and lose! Bullshit! I shoot the puck, it goes in. It's not that hard.
We're still in the early stages of this period.
Fucking bullcrap.
We're still scoreless.
Either give me a fucking goal or give me an assist. Either way, get me a fucking point.
Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
Trying to be calm, trying to be cool, trying to be collected.
The Ducks have it behind
and these guys are just fucking pissing me off. There's no reason. We're a rebuilding franchise. Why the hell are you so hard to beat?
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
He scores! Aye, aye, Captain!
Fucker.
I can't remember the last time a goal's been scored against him, James, but that's going to do it. That's going to end the streak. But he has been unbelievable, tracking, dialed in, and making so many amazing saves.
The Ducks finally improved their shooting percentage with that goal here in the second.
And you can see how happy they are. The body language says it all. After so many misses and opportunities earlier in the game, they finally get rewarded, and that's got to give them some jump to their step.
Turn that chance aside. Anaheim's in now.
You fucking kidding me?
Centering feed, and that's stopped. The Ducks going to work on offense. Score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. But here, coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't. As he drops to that butterfly, he tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
Up along the wing. Takes the feed from the left side. Moves it quickly over to Miller. Into the corner now. Miller's got it against the boards. Oh, stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display. Well, this is just a hard-working play by the goaltender. I mean, he's bopping up and down, trying to battle and find the puck through the screen, and he does, James, because of that willingness to compete to find it.
Wow, the home team is really under pressure, and the fans know it. And there's the whistle. Officials hand up high, signaling a penalty.
I I didn't do anything.
Penalty kill is ranked
I literally went for a shot.
And sometimes you think about the other team having momentum on their power play, right? Well,
It's in the back of the net for an own goal. Anaheim's having a night, as some kids might say, Cheryl. They're balling out there here in period number 2.
Just loving it out here, James. I mean, they have had control of the play. They've been so dominant. Well, it feels effortless. And when it feels effortless, you don't want it to stop. And they've got the intermission looming, and you know they want to stay on the ice.
The Ducks are across the line and into the offensive end. Big hit, and that frees up possession. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far.
Anaheim's 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense when they got into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly.
Should have gone to my fucking team.
And play continues here. Quick pass to Drysdale. Gets the puck over to Pasternak. Loses his balance on the play. Oh, love the defensive.
You did not steal from me. You're 14 feet away from me. There's no way.
Still has possession. Takes a shot. Makes the save.
Allmark's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders. Anaheim's top line has been just that tonight. They've contributed offensively, and they're a reason they're in the lead.
Quick shot! Oh, great save by Gibson! Oh, and stops him again!
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there, and keeps his team in it. Miller's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. 4-1 is where we sit. A pretty one-sided affair. The Bruins win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. Tipped it through. Scores! And look at this. Suddenly, they're right back into it.
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity, and it gets them within 2. And this 2-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. And if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
Puck scooped up by Reinhart. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Anaheim's on the attack. Makes the save with the stopper.
Allmark's able to square up to the shooter right here, who's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
Boston's moving it up the ice. Picked up along the wall by Pasternak. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Off the post. And there's the save. Takes the pass. Puts it on net. Pad saved by Allmark. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Terry. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Picked up along the boards by Dillon. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Anaheim's got the puck along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Terry. Play is blown dead with the offside. The Senators are on the schedule next, and when those two teams meet up, it's always a fun one. We'll see you then, I'm sure. The Ducks are in the home stretch of this one, leading big time in the third. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. That's all she wrote from this one. Big win tonight, and this team's really starting to peak at the right time.
And you know how a winning streak continues, James? You continue to push and play aggressive, and that's exactly what they did from the onset of this game.
Great night of action on the ice, and I can't wait to do it again. I know you can't wait either, so we'll see you next time, and real soon at that. Busy night of action on the ice. Let's take a look at some of the finals that are in from tonight. The Ducks took on the Bruins. Anaheim picks apart their opponents surgically with the win. Hey, this wasn't the only stop in the National Hockey League tonight. Elsewhere around the league, the Lightning played on the road against the Blackhawks. Chicago topples the opposition with a strong effort at both ends. The Jets were hoping to fly high on the road against the Rangers. The New York Rangers. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Senators start with possession as we are now underway. The Ducks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Anaheim's got it along the wall. Miller's got it to the side. There he is from the slot. Fantastic save.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Along the half wall with the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Miller. Gaining steam here on the attack. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Moves it to Terry.
Make a change.
The Ducks have it from the corner. Drives it to the crease. And there's another stop. Tremendous pressure here in the offensive end. And there's a collision. Big time collision there. Oh, what a save. And the defense come away with it here. And they've got it in their own end now. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone. The Ducks will play it from the defensive zone. Slick feed. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. This is such an impressive goal, James. He's in a tight space, and he knows exactly where his opponent is. And those silky mitts, they're put to work. You know how often he's practiced on those. He makes his move not once, twice, multiple times to be able to bury it.
Anaheim's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Here's a short pass to Terry. Denies him in close.
Goaltender spends so much time doing
Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. It always amazes me, James, to see how quickly these shooters can get the puck off of their stick. I mean, they can shoot off their inside leg, their outside leg. It doesn't matter, but what does matter? The positioning from that slot area. You know that if you get all of it, you're going to tag one home.
The Ducks are making the most of their opportunities here in this opening frame with the early lead.
Yeah, it's been back and forth play here, and they've competed. James, it's been a good game, but now they get the go-ahead goal so they can play with more confidence.
Quick feed to Tkachuk. Fires it on net. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Takes the puck at the point. There's a chance in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. Takes the feed. Here's a shot. There's a great glove save by Gibson.
He's dialed in tonight, James. When the puck is on his stick, he is a magician. He goes east-west.
Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James. And you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
Stages of this period, Anaheim's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go.
Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Ducks are playing hard tonight, in particular in the offensive zone. They've got that shot mentality. They're driving and attacking the net.
Miller's got it in the corner. Coming to the slot. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
And he slides it quickly to Drysdale. What pressure here in the offensive end. Here they come on the attack down the left side. And that's blocked in traffic. Anaheim's got possession of the puck. Now a quick pass to Terry. Here they come on the attack. Miller's got it along the wing. Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Anaheim's going to play it from the corner. On the attack along the boards. Long range breaks up the momentum.
Out of my goddamn way.
Anaheim's got the puck. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Lets it go from the slot. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. It's players like these that know how to lead the charge and really change any momentum swing in the game. I mean, he doesn't need much time or space. He knows how to score. It's the reason why he's their leading scorer.
The Ducks are having themselves a night, wouldn't you say so far, Cheryl?
Yeah, at the beginning of the second period here, and they're really maintaining the play. They're controlling it, and they're not just on the perimeter. They're finding ways to get pucks to the net.
Here in the back half of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Ottawa's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know they felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
Norris plays it against the boards. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Here they come on the attack.
He's feeling it tonight. 2 goals, looking for his third.
Scores! And 3 is the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. We see players working from this area all the time in practice. A quick snapshot. Goalie can't get set to position in time, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Ducks, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a 1-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of runway left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
Anaheim's looking to break out. And there's the whistle, icing the call.
Miller's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Anaheim's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. And that goes straight over the net.
And I'm not sure he had full control of that puck, James, because it elevated in a hurry.
Here we go. Puck's in deep. Into the corner of the attacking area. Batterson's got it in the defensive zone. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Taves helps his team out defensively with great stick checking in the D zone, guys. That's his stick-em-up zone ability, and it can really frustrate attackers.
Slides it quickly to Kachuk. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. The Ducks play it along the boards. Sent into the offensive zone. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Terry's going to play it against the half wall.
Miller's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Here he is. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. When you hear the ping, you certainly know that you've beaten the goaltender clean, and this is what happens here, but it doesn't come out. It goes in the net.
Anaheim's got another one here early in this third period, extending the lead to 2.
Yeah, the sticks might get a little bit looser or lighter right now, but they've got to make sure that that doesn't free them from their defensive responsibilities. Listen, a third period is a third period. You know your opponent's going to be urgent, and you have to find a way to close it out.
Moves Throws it to the middle. And that's stopped. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Anaheim's got the puck. From the right side, takes the pass. Takes a shot. Scores! 200 points! Wow!
What an unbelievable season he's had so far, James. 200 points. The puck is like a magnet on his stick. I mean, he can disguise his shot, and the way he can distribute, it's like he has eyes in the back of his head. Just when you think that there's no ice or lanes available, he finds one, James. He finds one because he's got the vision. He's thinking one step ahead.
Anaheim's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game. Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for two.
And the PK unit gets their man out of the box.
Well, there's players on the bench that would kill for that opportunity. Just no urgency whatsoever from that power play unit and didn't generate any momentum.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Senators take possession here inside the offensive zone. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Gibson's been off his game tonight, really shaky in the crease, and his team has really bailed him out. They found a way to generate offense. Sometimes that's the way it goes, but he's got to settle in and make those saves.
Anaheim's got it now. The Ducks will play it from the corner. Drives to the paint. He scores! And he's not done yet. Wow!
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck gets following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it.
Anaheim's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Oh, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Ottawa's got possession here in the neutral zone. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Angles it over to Terry. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Shot! Big save. No, he scores! He thought he had it, but it must have gone off him. It's in the net, and that's a goal. The Ducks continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Moves it quickly over to Terry. And the save. Finds some space in the corner.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up in the tap, but clearly the game's changing.
And that's deflected. The Senators move the puck in the defensive zone. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Forsling. That's it. The game is over, and they've officially clinched a spot in the playoffs. All right, lots of wild happenings on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of the scores of what went down. The Senators had their hands full with the Ducks. Anaheim performed brilliantly offensively in the win. Elsewhere on the ice tonight, the Canes faced off with the Golden Knights. Carolina tightened it up about as good as they can with a shutout win. We got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more coming up on the other side. Stay with us. Let's check in on some of the final scores across the league tonight. The Flames faced off against the Blues. Calgary peppered the opposition goaltender early and often winning big. The Coyotes were looking to grab... Final game of what has already been a great road trip for this team, and they'll try to pick up a couple more points tonight. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Ducks are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. And that pass is redirected. Quick pass to Slavin. Here's a chance. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And he can't hang on after that hit. Cuts to the front. Taken along the wall by Miller. His shot to the slot. It scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position, really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
The Ducks have to be feeling good about themselves. They have been pushing and pushing to start this one.
James, they're emotionally charged as they're at home, they're playing their opponent, and they started right from puck drop, and that emotion was transferred or channeled into their feet because they've been all over the ice with their legs under them.
Broken up by Miller. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play.
Well, they have the lead, and now they've taken a penalty, so now they're going to be back on their heels. That power play is going to come out. You know they're going to be smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be to task.
The power play fails to convert. They still trail by one.
Well, often in hockey, we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have to cash in, and the whole bench knows that that was a missed opportunity.
And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Wrists one. Teed that one off target.
Well, you know what's frustrating, James? You do all of that work to get a wicked chance on net, and then you put it miles away from the net. Now you're looking for retrieval.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Drysdale's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're shorthanded. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
Eller's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Anaheim's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked.
Janmark's almost back on the ice.
Anaheim's got a hold of it along the wall. Carolina's PK unit comes up big as both sides are back to even strength.
Well, the power play unit looks stifled out there, and they have to make adjustments and read off what the PK unit is doing, and there was none of that.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, turns it aside once again. Look at this attack. It's smothering here. The fans are loving it. Carrying it here in the offensive end. Moving around. Looking for options. To the half wall to Miller. Big time collision there. And they'll end all that pressure as they clear the zone. Tries to feed it over to Fowler. The Hurricanes gain possession. Great heads-up play with the stick by Fowler. Gains the zone from the right. Anaheim's got the puck against the wall. And that doesn't reach the net. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it to Miller. Picked up along the wall by McTavish. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Breakaway!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
The Ducks are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. The Hurricanes come up with a defensive zone draw. And now he moves it quickly to Natchez. Getzel's got it in the defensive end. The Hurricanes take it along the wall. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. All alone! Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there!
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
Here in the late goings of the period, Anaheim's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Ducks have a 2-goal lead here. It's pretty comfortable. Why? Because they've been dominating in terms of getting shots through to the net. If they can keep up that shooting clinic, they're going to go up by more.
And that's broken up with a stick in front. The Hurricanes have it now. Quick feed to Miller. Carolina's got the puck here in the open ice. Drysdale's taking it from his own end. Here's a short pass to Miller. Anaheim's got the puck against the boards. With the stop. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Eller's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Hurricanes win the defensive zone face-off. Slavin's moving the puck through his own zone. And it's a quick pass to Eller. With possession along the wall. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. Here comes the official's call.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
And as he steps back out onto the ice, they'll go to work with the man advantage here. Slides it diagonally to Kotkaniemi. Carolina's got a hold of the puck. Janmark's got it in the offensive zone. He says, let's get physical on that play. And he loses control here. Quick pass across to Vetrano. Cuts into the paint. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Miller's taking the puck behind the net. The Ducks carry it along the wall. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. The Ducks have it against the wall. And that pass goes off a stick. And that's intercepted by Graves. From the left side, takes it at center. Janmark's got the puck. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Carolina's got it in their own zone. Passes it over to Carrier. Quick feed to Stahl. Turned aside with a glove. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Stahl's the leader of this team, James. He knows exactly what to do. He has been in these situations before. He's got to put this team on his back with this offensive zone face-off and lead the charge.
Picked up along the boards by Carrier. And the puck departs the zone. Graves plays it now. Works it across to Patrick. The Hurricanes take it along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Stahl. Oh, great glove save by Gibson. The Ducks have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Polano's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Lacombe stick handling in his own zone. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Past the midway mark in this period, the Ducks are in cruise control, leading it 3-0. Carolina's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw.
He's had a lot of offensive zone possession time, and you got to figure he knows he's 1 goal away from his next milestone.
Poked away by Miller. Sends the pass over. From the right side, they gain the zone. Anaheim's got the puck against the boards. Oh, what a denial by Kochetkov!
Miller's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
The Ducks are in complete control of this one. Based on the scoreboard, they have been the more active team offensively all night. The Hurricanes win it. Well, something was said they didn't like.
Yeah, running their mouths, and now they're fighting, and you got to figure something was said that they didn't like.
Fuck you, Graves.
And scores the
Fuck you, you piece of shit. I beat the crap out of you.
Gets his weight over him and takes him down to the ice, and he's going to be the victor in this one.
Oh, you cheated. Come on, let me have another shot. Another shot.
And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. Quick pass to Miller. Anaheim's on the attack. Miller's going to play it to the corner. He scores! Off the pipe and bolting the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. Wouldn't it be pretty if this was a set shot? Just aim for the inside of the post and know that it's going to go in? That's not typically the case, but tonight it is.
Anaheim's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important through your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
From point blank, scores! And they tuck it into the back of the
Right
net.
on there, James. I think they waved this off immediately. This goal is not going to count.
They've got to be mindful to stay calm. I know the call went against them, but we're about to drop the puck here again. The Hurricanes win possession here in the open ice. Takes the feed from his own end.
That stretch pass was a beauty, James.
Anaheim's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Ducks played along the boards. Moves it to Drysdale. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. The Ducks can simply take this on cruise control based on the lead that they now have here in the third. Anaheim's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. Does it again with the stop.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Ducks have recently extended their lead, and it is a blowout. Burns works the puck in his own zone. Carolina's got a hold of the puck now. Across the line. Great poke check on the reach. Gets in front of it.
Gibson's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
Sends it quickly to Kotkaniemi. The Hurricanes pick up steam and are on the attack. Here's a short pass to Terry. Throws it in. The Hurricanes gain control of the puck. And just hitting the final minute now in regulation of this blowout. Angles it over to Kotkaniemi. Save on the play!
Oh, it's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
The Hurricanes are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits, because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
Kotkaniemi's won the draw at center. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Stones up with the blocker. Scooped up along the wall by Grzelcyk. Moves into the offensive zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. Great pressure in the offensive end by Lacombe.
You're doing that much skating? My God.
Grabbed along the board by Grzelcyk. Slides it across to Terry. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. And I guess it's fair to say the heater has come to an end. Now let's take a look at some of the rest of the action tonight in the NHL. The Hurricanes look to run roughshod over the Ducks. Anaheim played pad the stats night, winning easily in this one. And a couple more results around the National Hockey League. The Yotes took to the ice to lock up with the Rangers. The New York Rangers talked a big game going in. They back it up with a clean sheet shutout win. The Kings took to the ice for a collision with the Capitals. Washington picks up the shutout victory with a beautiful performance defensively. We are as cool as ice, and we are bringing you many more stories from the NHL. We're doing it next. Well, these home fans could certainly give a boost to one of the hottest teams in hockey right now. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. This team is humming right now. The Leafs win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Taken here by Tavares. Pushes it across to Terry. Puts it in deep. Taken along the wall by Miller. Rousseau! He scores! The captain leading by example!
No surprise there that another one goes in for him. I mean, he's the team's leading goal scorer, and everyone relies on him to really set the tone and put it in the net, a reason why they're successful.
Anaheim's on the board. The crowd's loving it. I even think the coach is smiling on the bench, too.
That's always a good thing when you look back at your coach and they're smiling, because it doesn't happen often, James. But one thing that does get a smile is a great start, because they now know that you are ready right from puck drop, not from just a physical standpoint, but from an emotional side, too.
The Ducks gain possession in their own end. Moves it ahead from off the wall. What a steal in his own end. Fires it into the offensive zone. Taves has it in the defensive end. And he takes the feed. Moves it around along the half wall. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Right through center and into the offensive zone. That knocks him off the puck. And now it's taken by Tavares. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. Gibson's going to hang on for a whistle, and staying focused is key when you haven't seen a lot of work here, Cheryl.
Well, it's part of their mental preparation as a goaltender. Even when you're not busy, you have to stay dialed in, follow the action. He's doing exactly that, and he makes a nice cover.
Slides the puck across to Terry. The Ducks looking against the half wall. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. Made the stop on that play.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to score!
Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
He almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. Well, this is just a fabulous shot. When you're in that high slot area, you know that you're going to be close upon quickly, so you got to have a quick release. That's the first thing. And the second thing is the accuracy. If it's quick and it's on, you're going to score.
The Ducks take the 1-goal lead here in the first.
And if I'm the coach, I'm telling them to keep going, be aggressive, stay on the puck, especially after you score a goal-head goal. You got them back on their heels. You got to attack.
Quick feed to Lisinski. Slides the puck over. Here's a shot. Puck picked up by Grzelcyk. Moves it on over to Miller. Looking to make something happen at center.
He's got 2 goals already. Puck's on his stick. He's hunting his third.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Marner's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Moves it quickly over to Grzelcyk. And he slides it quickly to Miller. And he keeps possession. Here he is in front! He scores! And here's the hat trick, and let those chapeaus fly!
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player, an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one. Well, goalie coaches work all the time with one screen or one player in front, James, and he's got to do a good job of finding this puck. I mean, it just beats him clean.
Anaheim's...
I gotta go take care of something. I gotta go to the bathroom and take care of something. I'll be right back.
had a few energy drinks prior to puck drop because they're already up by a pair here in the first.
It's always great to see a team come out and play with desperation, not just at the end of the game. There's been urgency to their step and a lot of pace to their play.
In the final moments of this period, the Ducks have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. The Leafs played along the wing. Picked up along the wall by Fleury. Anaheim's gained possession along the boards. Along the half wall with the puck. Here he is, shot right in front. And a solid save on the play there.
Samsonov's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. And he slides it quickly to Zuccarello. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance on a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Leafs didn't get off to a great start at all. I mean, they've been chasing the game, and the real reason why they're behind in this one, they haven't had any possession time.
Forces the turnover in the offensive zone. Miller's got it deep in the offensive end. Quick pass to Terry. Puck grab by Miller. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Centering pass. Oh, and they can't get it off the outside of the iron and will play on. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Scores! The captain delivers. Anaheim's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to show no signs of slowing down here in period number 2.
Yeah, they're not taking their foot off the gas pedal here, James. They've been pushing and pressing all game long, and look at the scoreboard. It's the reason why they're ahead.
Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Gibson's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he does a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. The Leafs win the draw here in their own end. Lisinski's got the puck in his own zone. And they get the puck out. The Ducks scoop it up along the boards. Here they come on the attack down the right side. And he comes up with it. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Camp's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. And they'll start with possession. Miller's got it along the boards. Hammers it on net. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Camp's won a big draw in their own end. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Anderson's been slashed. Penalty coming up. Camp's lugging the puck. Gains the zone along the right wall. Into the corner now. Gets to the bench for the extra attacker. Here comes the call.
Well, he's going to get the slashing call here, James, and it's a stick infraction. What that means is you're in a vulnerable spot. Why? Your opponent has gained position on you.
Slides it over with pace to Pearson. And the power play unit comes up empty on that one. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. Nice job tying up his opponent. Here's the pass in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. Dumps it into the other end. Passes over to Miller. Levels him with the hit. The Leafs have possession shorthanded. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Takes the puck along the boards. Now a quick pass to Drysdale. Glove saved by Samsonov. Yarncrocs ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Leafs win it in the defensive zone. Toronto's looking to break out. Puck slid down the ice. Anaheim's had one song in their mind all night long. Shot, 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 shots. They continue to lead late in the second. Puck scooped up by Riley. Oh, and he lays out to block it. What a warrior. Picked off by Marner.
Toronto's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Lets it fly! Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Well, this is the portion of the game we like to call crunch time, kids. Third period is now underway. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Ducks continue to lead in this third period, but the question is for how long, James? I mean, this has been a back-and-forth, action-packed game of offense. I don't know. I wouldn't like to play in this game because I was all defense, and there's none of it tonight.
Tries to feed it over to Strome. That's moved up ahead. Oh, and he comes up. Scores! On the rebound and puts it home.
That's what you call taking advantage of a fortuitous rebound, and you have to be able to smell it and sniff it out because he has great hand-eye coordination to be able to pick that one up and put it in the back of the net.
The Ducks have built themselves up a comfortable lead here in this third period. The Leafs win the faceoff at center. Moves it to Lafferty. Oh, and I think that pane of glass got busted after the shot as the whistle blows the play dead.
Well, that was a blast of a shot, and it just shows how strong the glass is and the technology. The new technology today, James, is it just spiders, but it has to be replaced because it's always about safety first.
Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Fearless, totally fearless on the block. Puck is grabbed here inside the offensive end by Pilot. He's got a step on a breakaway. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Here's a short pass to Terry. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Here's a rip. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Anaheim's outplayed the opposition tonight, particularly offensively, as they lead it early in this third period. The Ducks will play it in their...
1 second.
Moves the puck. Backhander! Stones him in front. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Islanders are in the on-deck circle on the schedule, and I'll tell you what, it's a big game for both teams coming up, and that'll be a good one. I hope you'll be there. You know we will.
The very same team that we tried to start the stream with last night.
Here they come down
is
the right
the very
side
same
and on the
team
attack.
we got to finish the stream.
And somehow he hangs on.
This stream with.
Steps into the offensive end.
We tried to do this video at least
Pass it up
4 or 5
ahead.
different times.
The Ducks have the puck in the
24 to
corner.
48 hours.
Skates to the crease. Denies him. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Picked up along the boards by Forsling. Anaheim's got the puck in the corner. Shot in front. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Toronto's got the puck. Through center. And he takes the dish. Donskoy's got it against the boards. And there's the save on the play. Feeds the puck over to Miller. Quick feed to Terry. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Moves it quickly over to Miller. Takes the feed. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. And the Tendy's going to hang on and get a whistle here in a reset, much-needed one at that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they have just been taken control of in their own zone, James, and they needed this reset. They needed the goaltender to pounce on that puck. They can all collect themselves and get a line change.
And there's the final horn, and listen to this place. Miller's night one for the history books. What an evening offensively.
Well, I mean, how many more times did he hit the back of the net? I mean, he was so dialed in. Sometimes when it's working, it's just working, James.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition for this team to be able to say, hey, fans, you've been there all the way.
Hey, no shortage of action and drama on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at what happened elsewhere. The Maple Leafs were looking to steal 2 points against the Ducks. Anaheim padded the stats in this one, scoring at will. Hey, we've got some other final scores we want to get you caught up with around the league, and we'll do that now. The Senators were hoping to quiet the crowd on the road against the Penguins. Ottawa took this one easily thanks to a massive... Let's take a look around the league and some of the final scores out there tonight. The Blackhawks had an on-ice collision with the Lightning. Tampa Bay proved to be a little too much to handle in this night. Don't even think of... Can the home teams keep the good times rolling? Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. This home squad is on a heater. The Ducks will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. The Islanders look to start the transition game. Oh, what a stop with the pad by Sorokin. The Ducks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Knocked away. The Islanders will play it from the defensive zone. Anaheim's got the puck along the boards. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. The Ducks have it from their own end. Drills them. Grabs control of it at the point. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Nelson's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Quick pass to Miller. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Nice save from point-blank range. Here he is in close. Big-time stop.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
And that's blocked from someone in front. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Nelson's got it through the neutral zone. Slides it diagonally to Barzal. Oh, what a paddle save on the play. Couldn't catch up to that pass. New York's got possession of the puck. Quick pass across to Terry. Pass to Taves. Miller's got it across the line. Anaheim's on the attack. Stopped by Sorokin. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
This is actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. And that's picked off. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. The Islanders get a hold of the puck in their own end. New York's moving it into the offensive end. Great heads-up play by the defender. Moves it to Miller. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Anaheim's had a great start to this game. They found a way to be aggressive on the puck, but most importantly, they've got an attack mentality when it comes to shooting the puck.
Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Pelech's been showing some frustration. You know, when you want to contribute as an athlete, especially...
Pelech's an effective stick checker in his own zone, guys, and that helps out his team's defensive game. We call that his stick-em-up zone ability, and it's what helps disrupt his opponent's attack.
The Islanders win the draw. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And now it's to Toffoli. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. And now it's grabbed by Nelson. Into the attacking area from the left side. Here's a chance. Just wide.
Well, this shot is really hard, James, but a nice reminder that if it isn't accurate, it doesn't stand a chance.
Here's a short pass to Lacombe. Sends it over to Grizzly. Anaheim's got it across the line. From point blank. Big save.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Anaheim's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. They win the draw and go on the attack. Too much traffic in the lane. Goes right to the crease. Oh, a clutch save. Scooped up along the wall by Terry.
helps break up attacks by using solid poke checks in his own end, guys. That's his stick-em-up zone ability, and it's what helps make him an effective defensive player.
Miller's penalty has expired.
Even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there is none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
The Islanders move the puck in the defensive zone. Lee's got it into offensive territory. And that's intercepted by Forsling.
The Ducks have been playing great defensively. Their six are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Wallstrom's got it in the defensive end. Dumps it in. Anaheim's got a hold of it against the wall. Terry's got it along the wing. Moves inside! Oh, what a save in front! Miller's got it in the corner. Shot! Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. It always amazes me, James, to see how quickly these shooters can get the puck off of their stick. I mean, they can shoot off their inside leg, their outside leg. It doesn't matter, but what does matter? The positioning from that slot area. You know that if you get all of it, you're going to...
Anaheim's gone up by 3 here in the late stages of period number 2. What's impressed you most tonight for the better part of the first 40 minutes of this one?
Shot selection, no question about it. They've had the majority of shots on net. Listen, you have to create your own lanes, but it's the mindset to attack and put it towards the front of the net that's really impressed me.
Here they are on the attack. Quick feed to Fowler. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. And that play is neutralized. Comes up with the steal. Through center along the wing. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play. The Ducks have been served up with a 2-minute penalty for charging. We've played not 1, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. Taves gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Pajot's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck now. And that goes off a player. Moves it quickly over to Wood. New York's got it into the offensive zone. Great reach with the poke check. Works it across to Drysdale. Making his presence felt with the hit. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Sends a pass over. Oh, big time hit along the wall. And this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
Pajot's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue.
No, I'm injured. I'm gonna injure. God damn it.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw, and they're gonna go after that. And that'll do it after that one.
Got to know who you're fighting, and he landed a perfect one right there and took him down. You try to get your team going. Sometimes the fight is what happens, and this is exactly it. But the winner is going to the home team.
Quick pass to Engvall. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Grabbed along the boards by Engvall. Oh, what a slick stop by Gibson.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
The Islanders gain possession in their own end. Across the line. Anaheim's gained possession along the boards. Oh, great play to use the wall handling the pass. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Moves it to Strome. Cutting to the slot. Scores! There's an Anaheim goal.
I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
The Ducks probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. And I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop. And they've been consistent throughout the game. And consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Here's a short pass to Barzal. Backtracks with the puck, but maintains possession. And now he moves it quickly to Barzal. Poked away at center by Miller. Picked up along the wall by Pulock. Takes control of the puck. Saucer pass across. Sends it over to Romanov.
The Islanders really haven't done anything well tonight, James. It's a tough one to take. You try and make adjustments, get yourself back in the game. You try to reset, but nothing works.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Archibald. Fires it. Turns it away.
Well, this save looks easier than it actually is. I mean, when you have a shooter right in the slot and you know that you got to find a way to get your glove on it, you got to be fast, you got to be quick and show those reflexes. He does that and makes the save.
The Islanders win the draw on their own end. Taken along the wall by Toffoli. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Takes it from the right side. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net.
Gibson's been strong in the net tonight, and his save percentage is really high, James, and it's because he's faced a high volume of shots and he's been dialed in and able to make the saves. That gives his team confidence, and they've been consistent as well, and they've done the job on the other side of the puck.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Lays out to get in front of that one. What a chance, but can't finish.
Well, you got to make good on a chance like this. This is deflating, James. You don't even put it on the net and test the goaltender. That's a huge miss.
Puck picked up by Pulock. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. The Ducks take possession in the defensive end. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Gibson. Nice zone entry from the left. Anaheim's got it now. Taken by Miller. Pass to the paint. Oh, just a great heads-up play. Scores! He did it! He did it! That's 40 on the year!
The scoring is up, James, and he continues to push the envelope and score in many different capacities. That's a huge number. 40 it is. A real great job by the net front player here. Looking back, seeing where the eyes of the goaltender are and moving accordingly. But if you're the goaltender, you got to out-battle the net front player. You got to find a way to bob and weave and to stop that puck.
Anaheim's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. Well, after this one, partner, can we call this a heat?
that's going to do it for me, boys and girls. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did,
all right, let's get all you poolies and all you hockey fans caught up on all the action out on the ice tonight. The Isles were hoping to play spoiler against the Ducks. Anaheim padded the stats on this night and pick up the easy win. Well, with this one all in the books, let's get you caught up on some of the other final scores around the National Hockey League. The Cats were on the road up against the Golden Knights. Vegas takes this one in a tightly contested affair and the bragging rights to go with it. The Canadiens went toe-to-toe on the road against the Kraken. Seattle powers their way to victory in this one. The story on the ice continues in a moment.